a bunch of Danelectro reissues, and I have always been fond of some of these guitars just because the old ones have become their like classics because they're older. They don't sell for enormous amounts of money, even the older ones, but I always thought these, when they reissued them, were really neat guitars. You can look at some of them. They're especially good, like if you look at, they're inexpensive, $300 for these. In stores and stuff, sometimes you'll see them significantly more than that. But they're great if you have small hands for like people just learning how to play, women who play. They're also not real heavy. They're not the greatest guitars on earth, but I think they're kind of neat. The design's neat. I always wanted to buy one as a second guitar, but I never did.
Nate Daniels was in the electronics business back in the 40s, and in 1947 he started this Nathan Daniels Electronics, and it got shrunk down into Danelectro guitars. Started in 1947. He had a factory in New Jersey, and he mass-produced the largest manufacturer of guitars, I think, at the time in the United States, and he had a contract with Sears. And he also did other guitars for Harmony and Kay and some other stuff that he did. And he was a genius.
How do you compare these guitars? This is one that she was asking me, because I was saying I think the new reissue ones are like a great bargain.
Oh, they're terrific, especially if you see how they're made. I didn't bring a body with me, but I've got a body, and they're not chambered. They're hollowed on the inside, and they're a plywood frame and masonite top and bottom and sides, and they're hollow on the inside. And what a wonderful concept for a guitar. And it's even through the transition of years not being manufactured and the reissues, they still maintain that vibe, that integrity, and that mystique, because people just can't afford $3,000 for Les Paul, but you can get this Les Paul copy here for style guitar for $450 because it's Korean made.
How would you compare these to the old vintage ones? I mean, how do they compare favorably?
Okay, how would you compare today's Cadillac to a Cadillac from the 1960s? They're both good. They're different. They're eggs and they're oranges.
Right.
But they somehow or another, Danelectro has managed to keep the mystique and the vibe. And
quality of manufacturing, something you always get concerned about sometimes when they move the manufacturing overseas. As far as I've seen, these have been pretty solidly made.
Right. Yeah, they are killer. And in fact, I just bought they keep X amount of guitars back for warranty issues, and then when the warranty runs out on the last guitar, then they sell the guitars. Well, I just bought all they don't have any warranty issues.
Wow.
Whatever warranty issues come up are so minimal it isn't even worth talking about. And then again, I have all the Danelectro parts in stock and everything too.